Welcome to John O. Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kansas State's offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to move it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. So the Houston Cougars offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you've got to get him on the ground. You've got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game record. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up in the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. It'll be 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Newberry. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the lone running back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful back.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. To the air on 2nd down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Makes the grab.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Purdue is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over the Rebels. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's caught. Gets loose in the middle. The 30. The 10. And he just kept running, and he
big plays in the passing game. And to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out of the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Wants to throw on 3rd. Swings it out to the flat. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And a quick shuffle pass. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. There he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
Here's a hit. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wildcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense, understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack. You get the rock.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Reads it, fires complete. After the filthy move, he's got room. He's loose. Touchdown, Cougar. A great catch and run for 6. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it to him on the screen. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Grab behind the line. It's Chen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A designed run for the quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They think there's room to run to the right here. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. The kick is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Power football with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Cougars! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so if they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by, he makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lacey. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. They'll try the run. Spins away from the defense. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Give to the single back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. He'll try the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. He'll take it himself.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Dead center perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Hunt is in the air. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. A quick pass to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll run the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Cougars are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch?
Breaks into the open. Oh, it's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna swing it on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ortega. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Cougars are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Leaves it with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He wants to start this drive with a pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. The throw. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Off play action on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. Kansas State really has this drive rolling.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lacey. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Going right to work up top. With the catch, it's Newberry.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the fourth time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. Houston will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Here's the handoff. Man through the contact. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll give it on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll go to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
On the run, it's Ortega. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Prince. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fellow.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia is ahead right now in Charlottesville, but that's not exactly Sean Moore out there dominating this one. We are a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Central Michigan.
Complete to start this drive.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got his man quickly. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Off the boot, looking for his man. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to set up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Got his man downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
And first down for the offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And that's another first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch, called for and made. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Quick pass on the jet motion. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And that's a first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Prince. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Brings up.
Wants to keep it in the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Cougars need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got a first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Leaves it with the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Chen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got a man. It's Chen. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fitted in the window for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.